Hello everyone, this is Metroid here. Welcome to episode 23 of the Metroid Prime, the Metroid Prime Trilogy series. In the last episode, we have actually done some gathering over in the first half of Phendrana Drift. I'm actually going to be doing the second half of Phendrana Drift's gathering in this episode. And I believe I mentioned in the last episode that I've actually missed a missile over at the Research Lab Hydra or the Research Lab Aether. I don't know, I get this mixed up, but anyways, I need to go back and get them. I decided to speed up my backtracking to get there, because, you guys have already seen these enemies before. I've already shown you this area, but, I also just want, to point out that, it'd be kind of cool, if there's like a times 2 speed run in this game, like you can play through this game, at times 2 the speed. That would freaking amazing. Because, sometimes, when I'm playing this game again, trying to, complete 100%, sometimes it's how my works, like, times 2 speed. So, but, then again, there's good reason why, it doesn't really play this fast, but anyways, there's a lot of stuff that I missed in the game, so obviously there's going to be a lot of parts where I'm going to be speeding up with these, so, anyways, I'm really excited for the final boss, guys. The final boss is going to be really fantastic. I'm just going to be showing off all the missions are going to be located, and if you don't know where all of them are located, I can go ahead and link the time in the description for each of the mission locations, and then I'll link to the time of the video where I found them. So, anyways. Also, I also want to mention that, I also missed an artifact, which was actually pretty easy for me to miss, because, the only way you're actually able to find it is with an extra advisor, or if you just voluntarily decide to use the extra advisor over at the Phendrana's edge. But, if you do not know, where all the treasure artifacts are located, you can actually go to the impact crater and scan all the artifact statues, and it'll tell you or at least give you hints where all the artifacts are located. Like, some of them might tell you that's located at the Grove, at the Lives Grove, which is actually the one that I still missed, because I forgot to collect it after I, opened the secret compartment to the treasure artifact. Which, again, it happens because, especially if I'm, trying to record this as fast as I can, and it's really hard to keep up, especially after, working for long hours in a day. But, I still enjoy recording these episodes, mostly because I enjoy playing the game, and it's really a lot of fun, and, I wanted to share this game with you guys, and of course, I want Nintendo to see this, because I want them to, to make another good Metroid game like this one, and hopefully, videos like these will become popular enough where it gives a message to people saying, hey, Federation Force is complete bullcrap. We don't need another Halo game, especially not one for Nintendo. Not that I have anything against the Halo game, but it's like, well, what's the point of that? I mean, you might as well call it Halo 4 or something, or Halo 5. Whatever is, in series right now. So, yeah, anyways. Anyway. So, for upload, I skipped all of this, but I'm basically, just showing off the entire journey I'm in between, because I'm telling you, when you go from these games and you do not remember where all the missions are located, and you're not doing like a professional speedrun, you can keep it busy for a really long time. So essentially it's a scavenger hunt, so to speak. But yes, you actually do unlock something if you, or at least you'll find something new if you get 100% scans and 100% items. And of course you guys know that whenever you play a Metroid game and you get 100%, Samus actually takes off your suit, or at least like a helmet or something. So you can see that the main protagonist of the game was actually glowing, not a guy. But then again, it's kind of obvious because you can look at the shape of the suit and look at her core, and I guess look at how small the bone structure of the body is. So it's like, no way this could be a guy, you know what I mean? It's like, but then again, I didn't really think of it at the time when I first saw Samus in Smash Bros. I actually didn't even know that she was a girl until, someone actually told me. So, stuff like that happens. Also, I need to BRB. Sorry about that, my laptop was actually running low on battery, but anyways, I decided to scan all these just in case if you guys wanted to see, what these unnecessary information I have to say. I'm not gonna read them all, like I said. Maybe I'll look at them later on, and maybe I'll probably do a little theory video on Metroid Prime and all of its timelines and stuff, and also some of the mysteries in the game where where you can maybe solve some of the mysteries in this game, because there's many mysteries in Metroid games. There are many secrets in this game, not just in Super Mario RPG. It's also in many other games like this one, like Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2. The entire trilogy, I believe, is a mystery. Metroid OM is still a mystery, but if we go through Super Metroid, basically all it is kind of a throwback from all the early games, and then showing the aftermath of Samus after all those games and how all the psychological effects on her. So essentially it's kind of like the Watchmen. This is basically Samus as a Watchman. It's you get to see how freaking crazy the protagonist gets, and some people are into that. Some people are into investigations and psychological profiles. So, for me personally, I really do enjoy the Watchmen. I thought it was a very intelligent kind of, it's not really Marvel, it's actually DC Comics. It's a very intelligent, kind of superhero movie, even though it's not really a superhero movie. It's more like an investigative kind of, DC comic series. But it's interesting to note that some people are they like what they like, and there's not really much that you can do about that. So, and you also gotta find out what sells and what doesn't sell. And of course, Watchmen sold a lot. They actually sold a lot of T-shirts, because there's actually a comic series for the movie, and the movie is actually based off of a comic series, which I have just read over several vacations. I usually don't read too much, but when I'm on vacation, when I'm on long road trips, I usually do read. I read every now and then if it's a particular series that that really interests me. But anyways, I actually did miss a missile all the way about in Phantom Mines. It's actually below one of those radioactive mushrooms. You have to go under them, and you can actually do it without the Phasm suit, but you'll actually take a considerable amount of damage. You'll take maybe 1 second and a half of health away. So if you have 14 energy tanks like this, that shouldn't really be a problem. Even with 13 energy tanks, it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, it was just something interesting out there. And also, I skipped all these enemies because I didn't feel like fighting them again. Same goes for the Metroids. I didn't feel like fighting them again, especially not the Fission ones. Fission ones usually take the longest, and the only way they can one-shot them is by using a power bomb on them. So, and I also didn't feel like wasting any, especially since I only have one. But anyways, I'm getting pretty close to where the missile is at. It's not in this room, it's actually in the next room. It's not in room B, it's actually in right before that one. It's not in this maze area either. This is where you get the treasure artifact, as you can see from episode Was it episode 20? Yeah, it was episode 20 when I got it, so. And these are the Metroids can be boring. Like, they're not like I mean, they're similar to regular Metroids, but in that, you can just freeze and shoot a missile at them, but the way they attack is a lot different. They don't just, like, suck the life out of you. They just shoot, like, a little laser beam at you and just, like, drain you from a long distance. And that can be pretty obnoxious. And of course, I'll probably exercise because all the bombers are invisible. And invisible enemies you cannot scan. I cannot repeat this enough. The invisible enemies cannot be scanned. So, anyways, there's another version of Metroid there. You kind of looks like a little, parent or daddy or grandfather compared to all the other, little Metroids that you just freeze and shoot a missile at. But anyways, I believe I actually did show off the ice spray against these guys, and it is very similar to the Super Missile, except it freezes the enemies. I believe it even freezes the final boss. Yeah, it even freezes the final boss in the game. Which I thought was pretty interesting, so. And yeah, especially, I tried to get everything in Prison Line so I didn't have to go through this area again, but I'm just showing just how brutal it can be, like, just to go through this area again. I only lost 5 energy tanks of fire, it's just nuts. This area is essentially just a bloodbath. And also, I did actually update my channel description. I gave a list of, all the games I'm actually going to be doing, videos on. I'm not just going to be doing this one. I'm probably going to be doing, like, this one and the second one, and afterwards I'll take a break before I do, Metroid Prime 3. I'll start another series, like maybe Metal Gear Solid, or Legend of Zelda, or Sonic. I'll probably do one of those games. Or I'll probably do Kingdom Hearts, but the thing is, like, if I do Kingdom Hearts on the channel, I believe that they're very, very strict with I think Square Enix is very, very picky with with quote-unquote plagiarism and copyright. Even though it's not really plagiarism, it's just, when they see, like, contents from something that they've created on there, they think that, that's it should not be uploaded on there. It should actually be, protected. Because a lot of people love Kingdom Hearts. They freaking love Kingdom Hearts. It's just, they feel like that they're not going to make enough money if they actually, just upload them on YouTube. When actually, it's the opposite. I mean, even Nintendo demonstrated that, so. And they're actually getting paid more by, obtaining some of the revenue from the videos that even I uploaded. Because yes, Metroid is actually a Nintendo series. It is not Square Enix, it's not, well, it is Retro Studios, but Retro Studios, decided to work with Nintendo on this, so. Anyways, I believe I also missed a missile over at Phendrana Drifts. It is also located inside an ice barrier. We have to actually shoot, plasma beam at it. And it's very, very easy to miss too. It's all over in Ice Ruins East, I believe. What about Ice Ruins? Either Ice Ruins East or Ice Ruins South. Can't remember which one. I think it might be South, because it looks like it might be South. But yeah, I decided to slow the video down here because this is the area where I actually do get the missile expansion, so watch carefully. Notice how I went all the way around. It's like basically on the other side of the entrance. That's where the ice barrier is at. It's very easy to miss. Especially since it's like way at the corner there and there's like the door right above it. So, no shame in not, noticing that because it could have fooled me too. And I'm also backtracking all the way to Phendrana Canyon to actually get a scan. It is actually a treasure world that I missed. Again, another easy scan to miss, but this one is missable because it's treasure world. Basically, every treasure world you find in the game, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. It's not permanently missed. You can actually go back there and get it again. So, but things like the shriekbats, I believe the power data on the figure orphan, you cannot actually see it again. You can only see it once. So you have to scan it right after you see it on the figure orphan. So the figure orphan is the very first area that you go to. So and I'm not talking about it's not Town Overworld, it's actually the little space shuttle that we were at. So that was just something I wanted to point out. And of course the treasure door is not located right next to the power bomb, because like I said, at this point all the treasure doors can be revisited. Like, they don't just occur once and then they cannot see them again. And it should be right below this entrance right here, where all of the crates are at. You're right behind all the crates. And it's right there. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight. And if you guys want to read this, you can either pause it or you can look it up on Metroid Wiki or something. But if you want to do it just for the sake of following this journey, to completion, then by all means, be my guest, you can do that. That's the reason why I decided to actually, show the description for that one, especially since it is the last chosen world that I've gotten in the game, besides the last two that we're actually going to find over at the impact crater. So if it might be worth a read or something. Maybe I might feel like some kind of conspiracy theory in the game, or conspiracy theory, in this journey that I put through. Because, I believe everything happens for a reason. Sometimes, certain mistakes, happen for a reason. Of course, if you don't do it on purpose, but, if it, legitimately acted on accident, I do believe that, that such accidents, do occur for a reason. But anyways, this concludes episode 23 of Metroid Prime 1 of the Metroid Prime Trilogy series. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where I'll actually be revisiting the Chosen Ruins for, I believe, another missed. Actually, I did miss a Chosen Artifact, so I'll actually be showing that off in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then.